Ariana Grande played the Garden in February, and no doubt the 52,000 people who attended those two shows are thinking back on that experience tonight. Day in and day out, huge crowds attend events in New York, safely attend those events, but then something like Manchester forces police and private security to reevaluate protocols. Heavily armed Hercules teams posted tonight at Madison Square Garden, a reassuring sight for anyone rattled by the apparent terror attack. The NYPD also stepping up security at 3rd Avenue and 51st Street, outside the building that houses the British Consulate. Earlier, Mayor de Blasio tweeted, "Our prayers are with the victims, their families, and the first responders in Manchester. The NYPD is closely monitoring the situation." The department has liaison officers posted in the UK who are likely to visit the scene, according to security expert Manny Gomez.
The NYPD and the New York office of the FBI is very proactive. The NYPD specifically usually sends out detectives and crime scene investigators when they have an outside attack like this.
At big events, bag checks and sometimes metal detectors have become a fact of life for ticket holders. Gomez says what we're learning about this particular attack in England is likely to prompt even more security initiatives here.
The takeaway is from this particular attack is that the attack happened outside the venue in a public area that didn't require any security screening. And thus, just like we have vendors, etc., outside of Madison Square Garden, outside of other public arenas, I think we're going to take another measure and an outside ring of security to counteract that possibility of a copycat here in New York City.
The next big event here at Madison Square Garden will be the Billy Joel concert on Thursday. MSG says it is working with NYPD to come up with appropriate security for that. Just got an email from our producer at police headquarters who says this information from the NYPD. The department has been in contact with English authorities tonight, is continuing to monitor developments in Manchester to, quote, inform our operations and deployments in New York City. Out of an abundance of caution, we've moved additional heavy weapon teams to high-profile locations around the city, and you're likely to see those teams as well as officers with vapor wake dogs in the days ahead as they come to grips with what has happened in Manchester. For now, live at Madison Square Garden, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.